In Florida, the benefits of red light cameras extend beyond public safety and into the world of cutting-edge science. May 2010, Florida's then Governor Charlie Crist makes it official, signing the Mark Wandall Traffic Safety Act into law. It caps a 5-year effort led by Mark's widow, Melissa.
This has always been about making sure that Mark's memory lives on, that we make sure that we make a difference for what happened that night just a quarter of a mile from our home.
Mark Wandall was killed by a red light runner just 2 weeks before Melissa gave birth to their daughter, Madison.
I knew that red light running was preventable. I knew that it was a tragic crash, and I didn't want it to happen to anyone else.
Under the Wandall Safety Act, cities are allowed to install traffic cameras to catch drivers who run red lights. It also calls for a portion of the fines to go to a specific and meaningful purpose. $10 of every fine supports local trauma centers around the state, while another $3 goes here, to a world-class research center at the University of Miami, called the Miami Project to Cure Paralysis. Inside the 7-story building, more than 200 scientists, researchers, and clinicians work on the latest breakthroughs in spinal cord and brain injuries. From cell therapy to hypothermia, they pioneer efforts to speed recovery from traumatic injuries. They also develop innovative approaches to rehabilitation for improved function. All this takes a lot of money. Science is expensive. The Wandall Safety Act has already provided the Miami Project with $2 million in just 18 months.
The Miami Project simply is the most comprehensive spinal cord injury center in the world. And our mission is to find more effective treatments and ultimately a cure for brain and spinal cord injuries and other neurological diseases and disorders.
Mark Bonaconti is the son of Miami Dolphins Hall of Famer Nick Bonaconti. As a boy, Mark dreamed of following in his father's footsteps. He was doing what he loved most when tragedy struck during a college game 26 years ago. Mark's father, Nick, vowed he would do everything he could to help his son walk again, and the Miami Project was born. Over the years, Mark has become the driving force behind fundraising efforts to support both laboratory and clinical research at the center.
Every year, there's 10 to 12,000 injuries in the United States alone, people with spinal cord injuries. And still, by far, the majority of those injuries are caused by automobile accidents. And it's devastating.
This is a really exciting time in paralysis research. We have been working for over 25 years to understand paralysis, and now we think we have the tools and maybe cell therapies to actually target paralysis and make a difference in people's lives.
The money from the Wandall Safety Act is already having a major impact, taking the dream of finding a cure for paralysis one step closer to reality.
This is the difference between, walking next year or walking in 5 years or even later. I mean, every dollar counts, so you can imagine the importance of this money coming into the project. I've never been more excited in my life about what we're doing, and I've never been more optimistic in a cure.